Looking for a new cordless vac? Then this could be the one for you. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. But don't forget, everything used in the video today, there will be links in the description below, so make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Now before we jump into today's video, I want to give a big thank you to GREENOTE for sponsoring this video. So today's the first look at the new GREENOTE GSC50 Cordless Vacuum. So what we're going to do is unbox it and see what you get for your money. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. This came all the way from the UK, so it's come 12,000 miles. There is a slight bit of damage to the box due to parcel force. Thanks for that, parcel force. Really appreciate you getting the products wet. So today we're going to be opening this. A, hopefully there's no damage to the product, and B, we'll see what you actually get in the box and if it's worth investing in. So we'll jump in, have a look at what specifications it's got, and then we'll start unboxing it. Right, so this comes with a 12-month warranty. The specs on it, it's got a 2.2 amp built-in battery. The suction on it is 23 kPa. It's got a 200 watt motor and a 0.6 litre bin. So let's jump in and see what we get in the box. As we've opened the box, we've got this information here. Thank you for purchasing your GREENOTE vacuum. You're going to get a 1-year warranty with it. And it also says here that if you apply for their membership and sign up, you'll get an additional 18 months warranty. So that's a 2.5-year warranty straight away. That's pretty good for what this is priced at. Now there will be links in the description below of where to get one of these from if you are interested. Check that out at the end of this video. Right, so we'll just pull this out and lay them on the floor, and then we'll see what we've got. So this is your first layer. And then the main unit is in the bottom layer. Now it's pretty well packaged. Now luckily there's no water damage from when it was sent from the UK to Australia. Right, so everything that came in the box. So you've got the main power unit, you've got the charging unit, it comes with a crevice tool, it comes with a universal crevice tool, you've got your main floor tool, your telescopic extension pole, you've got your mattress or upholstery cleaner, a spare filter, which is really good, and you've got an attachment for cleaning your brush roll in case any hairs get wrapped around it. Now you've got a 0.6 litre bin, so this can be ideal for your floors. From what I can see, it's not going to be for the whole house. If you've got a reasonable area, it's just going to be for whizzing around, but we'll see how good this works. And it has got its separate powered brush roll, so you've got a connection on the bottom here. It'll run power straight down to your brush roll, so you're not relying on suction just to run that brush roll. Quickly, with our tools, if you need to clean the brush roll out, just slide that to the left, lift that up, that brush roll will come out, that will pull off. You can clean those bearings of any hair or debris, and you've also got this tool here that you can slide along and cut any hair that may get wrapped around. Give that a wipe out with a damp cloth, leave it to dry, and then just a case of slotting that back in. If you're looking there, we've got a cross shape, and we've got a cross shape on there. So slot that in there, twist it until it locates, like so. You pop this back on as well, and that will slot in there, slot it across, and then that is fully working again. With your upholstery or mattress cleaner, take the brush out. You can either use a 2p piece, or I've got a 10-cent piece here because I'm in Australia. Twist that to the left, that should then slot out. You can slide your brush roll out and give that a clean, check there's no debris on the end, and then put that back in. So to put it back in, we slide it through there, back onto there, and then we get our center bit, slide that back in, line that up, and then just twist that with your 2p or 10-cent piece. Now also with your tools as well, with your crevice tool, you might not know this unless you read the instruction book, but you've got a shape in there that's shaped the same as the crevice tool. So if you want to extend this, so when we put this on the machine, we'll be using it like that, or we'll use it with the extension pole. But what you can do, if you don't want it that long, slot that in there. That then extends that, and that will slot on there. Easy as. And to remove, press and remove. Now with this extension pole as well, I think this is really cool. You've got 12 different positions. So you just press that, and that will slide out 1, 2 if you want it to slide out more, all the way, and then make sure it locks in place. It's quite sturdy as well. It's got a little bit of movement as you're going to get with cordless vacuums, but this is a fantastic idea. So you haven't got that long pole, and if you want to use it shorter, you just slide it up, and you've got the shorter section to connect. So we'll get this charged up. So it's going to take about 4 hours. There is a little bit of charge in there, but I'm not assuming it's fully charged. So we'll get this charged up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how we set it up. Right, so to charge your unit, you've got your charger, you've got a little plug socket on the bottom here, so that's just going to plug in there. Okay, now I've got a converter only because this is a UK machine and I'm in Australia. You won't need one of these unless you are in Australia. So we'll just put this on charge. Now when it's on charge, you've got these blinking lights, so I'm assuming once it stops blinking and it stays solid green, it's fully charged. So as you can see, we've got 3 solid lights, so that's fully charged. Now this took around 10 minutes, so it is partially charged when it comes. It was on 2 lights, now it's on 3. I'm assuming these lights will count down as it decharges. Right, so we'll just look at the bin emptying system on this. Now to empty the bin, you literally pull that, and that pops, and then obviously shake it in the bin. To change the filter, you press the button on the top, like so. That pushes forward. You don't pull it because you will break it. As that pulls forward, it will disengage the motor, and then on the bottom here, you've got a little plastic bit that's slotted in. So you then just pull down, and you can see that that hooks into your battery compartment there. So the battery is built into this handle, so if your battery does pack up on it, probably more than likely just send you a replacement. Now to change the filter, turn this round, you've got a mark here, so you've got a lock button and an unlock, so you're just going to twist that, and that will release the motor. Our filter is in here, so we just twist that to the left, and out that pops. Now these are washable. You have got an extra bit of filter here, so this does come off, so you can clean that, you can vacuum that out, or you can wash it. It's entirely up to you. Just make sure when you put this cover back on, you put it back on the right way round. So your spare filter's there. Now you can wash this bin out as well. So if you flip the bin at the bottom, you can twist that and make sure that it's in line there, so it will pop out. So you can wash this out, you can wash your filter out, and you can wash this out if you like. Just make sure these terminals are dry and you don't get those wet. Now to put it back together, close our bin, drop this in. So with this, you're going to line this up with those 2 terminals there. Drop that in there. Then we grab our filter, pop that in there, line it up, and just twist it to the right, and then that is locked in place. So to get it back together, you've got a little line here and a little line here, exactly the same as you get on a Kirby. So you want it on the open part. So line that up, it will lock in, it says open, and the lock position is over here. Then just twist, and that locks in place. To get it back in your battery unit, you've got this little plastic bit here, so you're just going to lightly slide that up, and then push, and a click. So that works pretty well. Now one thing that's impressed me already before we even start this is there's no switch to try and lock it into position to keep it on. You press this and it's a one touch and it stays on. And to turn it off, just like so. So that I think is a really good design. Now on the top here we've got our speed. So we turn it on and we go faster and back down to low speed. We'll get this set up as an upright and we'll do some hard floor cleaning. Right, set as an upright, you've got a telescopic pole. Now make sure you get this the right way round. So you've got the insert here, that's just going to slot in there, slot that in, and that locks in place. If you want to extend the pole, just like that. If you want to shorten it, so you can press it once and it will lock. You can set it whatever height you want. So we'll set that at full length. And then to attach it to our floor tool, again you've got the power section here and this clip here, so that slots in there like so, and it should click in place. Right, so set up as an upright, and stability wise it doesn't seem that wobbly. So my advice is if you use it as an upright, have it against the wall, so just in case you've got a dog or kids, they're not going to knock it over. But stability wise, this is way more stable than that Invictus X9, way more stable, and that was way overpriced compared to this. With the telescopic pole, you can lower it down, So for my partner, she's only 4'11", this would be ideal. But for me, I'm 6 foot, so full height will be great. Let's give it a run and see how she copes at picking up some dog hairs and a bit of fluff off the bamboo floor. For hard floors and tiles, I find it really easy to use. It does pick up the dog hairs. So let's empty this bin, see what little bit we've picked up off the bamboo floor and off the tiles, and then we'll see how it goes with a bit more debris to pick up. Now to empty the bin, it's just a case of pressing there, pull that off, and that releases. With the bin, just flip the switch there, click, and out it falls. And that all fell out pretty well. So now we're empty, just close your bin, and we'll try it with some harder debris. Right, so to start with, we've got some rolled oats. Then next to that, we've got some kangaroo food, so a bit of dried sweet corn, dried dust, I don't know, whatever that is, but whatever they feed the kangaroos at the zoo. So over the back, we've got some Rice Krispies. We'll start with the rolled oats first. Right, so it's picked up most of that, so we'll just empty that. Don't forget, there will be links in the description below to this product if you want to check one out. The GREENOTE GSC50. Right, so for general pickup, it works really well on that hardwood floor. It works fantastic on tiles. It's really easy to turn. I think it's a pretty decent investment at the moment. The battery hasn't run out yet. I did have that on low speed most of the time. I did have it on high speed for that pickup of that hard material. There was a bit of ploughing with the kangaroo food. Obviously, you're not going to throw kangaroo food over the floor. It did pick up all the sweet corn, Rice Krispies, oats, whatever I threw at it, it picked most of it up. Like I said, bigger pieces you're going to have issues with because it's pretty low to the floor. I want to run this for about a week so I can give it a final review. At the moment, for the price points and you get a 2.5-year warranty when you register with them, it's well worth the money. Value wise at the moment, I've used it a little bit on the carpet, but I want to see how it go for a week. But I give it at least an 8 out of 10 at the moment. Let's see if we can get that to a 9 or a 10 out of 10 for value for money in the next video. So don't miss the next episode when we check out the final review of this vacuum and see how I got on with it for a week. I'll let you know how long the battery lasted and whether it lasted on high power as well. Now, they estimate around 18 minutes on high power and around 35 minutes on low. So again, those who are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment if you like what you comment. I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is cut to any bloopers and I'll catch you in the next one.